In our previous episode, tutorial, we were able to connect our database to our application. And for this tutorial, we will be writing code for uh, get method, all tasks, another method for post, create task, then put for update task, and whether is completed or not. Then we'll do a delete. We delete tasks. Let's start with get, and this will be the function get. The method is get. We have autocomplete there. Uh, the route will be tasks. We have parameters as request and response. Arrow function there. Then we close inside our function. We need to have try catch. Then the error will be response dot. But now we need a proper message display, and the message will be could not fetch tasks. Then the error message displayed there. So and then we need a comma, so we have autocomplete there. And then inside our try, we need to uh, use asynchronous function. So inside here, async, and then here we need to have a response. So what we need is to have a container that is a variable called cost results is equals await pool dot query dot query sorry dot typing. Then we select all from tasks, but we want to select them and order them in descending order. I should be capital, sorry. Descending order. Then the response will be JSON results, right? So we autocomplete, and for now this will work, and we will be able to fetch our task from the database. Since we are using Postgres SQL, that's why we are using SQL language commands. That's command to fetch from the database ordered by a descending order. This is what's happening in line 15 here. Yeah. I'll just paste a code for posting, put, and delete, and then I'll explain how the code will be working. Now we have code for posting, and we have app post. App is the application instance, and the post is the method, and then slash task is the route or the target endpoint, and we are also using here asynchronous function. In our tribe, let me call it a block. We have deconstructed a title here as our request body, and then we have a check. This is a check. If the title is provided, if the title is not provided, the task title is required. We only require a title in our task application, so we don't need to have a lot of things there. So then we have we await pull.query, then we insert into our tasks. We insert title now as the first value, and then return title, and then this will be the result here. And if we have an issue, we catch error 500, then the message will be could not create a task. That is a simple post function for tasks. In our put function that runs from line 52 to line 101. So we are using asynchronous function. We will be using asynchronous function for all our functions, and we will be deconstructing our request parameter, because now we will be updating using ID. Let's say ID number 5. So the parameter will be ID number 5. Then we will be required to update the title and whether it's complete or not. The completed or not is a boolean, so it's a true or false method there. So after that, we will be having a validation that is running from line 57 to line 73. So the validation number 1 is whether we have a title or not, and then the message will be provide title or completed to update a task. So and undefined, you can see we have the message task title cannot be empty. Trimming means if you enter spaces, it will be spaces will be. Let's say you want to change a title, and instead you key in spaces. These spaces will be removed, and it will remain like that, and that will be an empty string which will be not accepted in the put method. So this is where we are checking the empty spaces, and the validation number 3 is the boolean, is it complete or not. So if you click, it will change to true or false. Then this where the database allow us to update what we have. We can update the title, the complete, and the index there. So this basically the function, and you can see the error code here, error 500. If we have any database connection error, and the message will be displayed as could not update the task. Then we have our delete method here. We delete using ID. So we select a certain ID to delete, and the function is here. This basically how we delete the SQL language. Delete from task where ID is the selected ID. Then we have if these allows or checks all the validations. Task not found, task deleted if successful, and if we have any error for the database connection or any other error, it will display, and these are user friendly message could not delete a task. And now before we test our application, we need to change the console method here. So we will be testing our endpoints, and we will need to HTTP localhost ports. Nice. Now, our node mode is working, so we can see the changes, and we have the localhost in our machine here. So thank you for this, for listening, and hope you are following how we are working on this application. On our next tutorial, we will be testing this application. You can use Postman, or you can use Thunder. You can come to your market extension here and download. Let's wait a minute. You can download Thunder client, the first one here, and then you install. We will use Thunder client for API testing, and if you know how to use Postman, you can also use Postman. But for now, I'll be using Post. Sorry, Thunder for API testing. Thank you.